Hello, everybody, people who speak English in our school and also in our socials. Thank you so much to be here. Most of you will be here all around the world. I have to say, have a nice day, have a nice evening, depending the time, and I hope all of you are well. Today is time for English, and it's a nice presentation. This presentation, yes, craniofacial system in connection with the sport performance. That's a very nice topic. You will see that will be to understand how one of the things that is disturbing the performance it is the craniofacial system. Don't miss that. Don't miss that opportunity to follow us. And as I tell you always, we are in our web app, and the people who want to see the webinars can stay here with us and also to see later. Today's topic will be a very interesting topic. Very interesting topic, in my opinion. No, opinion is an opinion, no more. No? And how in athletes we are dealing with the performance. Don't forget, that's very important. Topic of today, it is to see how the craniofacial system. I don't know if you are some of you are mainly physiotherapists, osteopaths, but the craniofacial system, it is the cranial and the stomatognathic system. This is a unit, it's a system, craniofacial system. When that system is under dysfunction, it will affect directly the performance of athletes, and that's important to understand. Important to understand that craniofacial system can affect the rest of the body, right? And as an introduction, we will talk today something important, excited, and can help athletes. The performance of the athletes is how they recover after an exercise, and most of the time, different ways. That performance is affected. I prepare different webinars. You will see the webinars in different times regarding the how hypoconvergence, the biochemistry, etc., can affect the craniofacial system. And then it is important, it's very important to understand that. We go ahead with our webinar, right? I will put the PowerPoint. The overview of today will be understanding craniofacial dysfunction. We will see the impact on athletic performance, the strategies to correct craniofacial dysfunction, and the benefit of the treatment. And then questions. As you know, if you follow also our app, have a forum discussion. You can write in the forum the topics, the questions, the gaps. You can communicate with our international network all around the world. And understanding craniofacial. craniofacial system is the unit formatted for the cranial and the stomatognatic system. The stomatognatic system of the face is here. Temporomandibular joint is part of stomatognatic system, and as a consequence, it's connected with the cranium and is part of the craniofacial system. That's very important to understand. Craniofacial system can be affected for different situations, but the main dysfunction is when the jaw is changing the position. Don't forget it. Jaw changes the position, and in that way, we will affect the whole system and chronically the posture. But in the athlete, when the jaw is not centrated, conditioned by the occlusion, is affecting directly the muscle change. Today is not the topic to see how it's affecting muscle change, but the effect is immediately the dysfunction of the craniofacial system is directly affecting the muscle change, and affecting the muscle chain, it will affect the performance. Athletes use muscles. If that situation affects the muscle chain, you will have a lot of problems. Athletes. And what are the symptoms? The symptom is normally craniofacial pain, head, pain in the head, in the neck, in the back pain, problem in the breathing, in the occlusion. All this symptomatology is connected with connected with the dysfunction of the craniofacial system. Don't forget it. These symptoms are related with the craniofacial system dysfunction. And how is the mechanisms? We know the mandibular alignment affects the muscle change, but something we misunderstanding is the role of neurophysiology. One of the most important nerves in our body is vagus nervus, pneumogastric. Pneumogastric is sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve, two functions. The craniofacial system, when it's under this function, is starting bruxisms. Bruxisms block immediately the sutures of the cranium, and is blocking the foramen where is exit the pneumogastric, creating irritation of the pneumogastric. Imagine bruxisms, jaw dysfunction, mechanisms of craniofacial system affecting pneumogastric. Pneumogastric have a lot of function, but two important of them is breathing and cardio, also digestion and others. But cardio and breathing and athletes need a good breathing and a good heart work. That's why we need the craniofacial system working well. That is the main reason why dysfunction of the craniofacial system obviously is affecting muscle change, and athletes need muscle change. If muscle change is working bad, performance is not good. But it's affecting the hemogastric, the vagus nerve. If you go through the physiology of the vagus, you will understand that I am telling you. There is a lot of scientific evidence, a lot of research around the world. Today, AI can tell you. You write it, they will show you the evidence. But in the athletes, I will show you some evidence in our research. I will show you 2 athletes. We did that research in a lot of athletes. We carry on doing research about this, and I will show you 2 evidence. These 2 athletes have problem in their stomatogenetic system. That means in the craniofacial system. They immediately prove that is forces. You can see immediately. You don't need to play a football team, to play a match, to play, no, immediately. And what we want to prove? We want to prove if we annulate the craniofacial system dysfunction, I will tell you how we did it. If we annulate that, if they can improve the forces, and look at what happened. That's one of the athletes, was a deep bite, and if you see here, 4 kilos of overload, very unstable trace in the posturometer registration, some problem in the foot, big problem in the mouth. And we say to that athlete that put the bed, and we see here how is improved the mission. And then we said, obviously, this athlete need to annulate the craniofacial system. What we do? What we did? Let me go ahead. Body equilibrium device. This is a simple device. It's a thermoplastic device for everybody. Every medical science can use it to just annulate the craniofacial system dysfunction. It's not a treatment. It's annulating the craniofacial system dysfunction. Imagine. We put the bed device, and when we put the bed device in that moment, we repeat the exercises. One of the exercises was this, forces in the leg. And we said, okay, do the exercises force. How much do you arrive? 30 kilos. All right. Then stand up, put your bed device, bite, and repeat it. When they repeat, she repeat, increase roughly 25% of the forces. The same here. That is here you see the patient with the bed. The patient, the athlete with the bed. immediately. 2 force exercises. That is immediately. Is a proof. You don't need to wait the effect. It's immediately the effect. You annulate, and she improved roughly 20-25% more force in the exercises. That is a proof. 25. Just canceling the occlusion, just annulating the craniofacial system. Another athlete, lateral deviation, not a good centrated jaw, hypoconvergence here. You see, this is a test of hypoconvergence. The mouth affect the hypoconvergence, eyes and mouth. We said, okay, you need the bed device. Anytime you close the mouse, look at here. From 1 kilo, mouse open, closing the mouse, 4 kilos. With the bed, turning to 1 kilo. That is showing us that he needed and something to annulate the effect. What we did, the same. We did a bed device annulating, and we said forces. Here is with the bed. You see the mouse with the bed. First, we said to him to do the exercises without bed. How much is the weight you can do? 30 kilos. All right, put the bed, go ahead and repeat immediately. No relax, immediately. And also here with these forces, 2 exercises as forces. You see the bed here? Yeah? 2 exercises, yeah? And also here, 25% more power. Imagine. That is a scientific proof because it's immediately. That's why we choose forces. Because if it's not, you have to, for a match, you have to do. We did it, but that showed immediately what happened. Right? Forces. Annulating the occlusion is going well. Okay? And then we have a lot of athletes that they have injuries. And sometimes we don't know why. And if we don't have balance in the muscle change, they have injuries. Look at that guy. You know that guy? Look at the teeth before. Look at after treatment. He is a machine now. Mouth is perfect. Look at the eyes here. The eyes. How it's moving back. That is effect to the mouth. And look at the head. And look at after. He did. Dentist did a good job. Convergence tear. Occlusal plane was no good. Inclination of the head. Correction. Correction of the plane. Straight ahead. For athletes, that's very, very important. I will do some webinar regarding hypoconvergence, why the athletes need a good hypoconvergence with peripheral vision. It's a machine, no? Yes, look at the head. Look at the mouth. Look at the harmony. We need a good craniofacial system and much more. But One of the things is a good stomatogenetic system. Yeah? That guy never injury. If we compare the both, this guy have a lot of injuries. And if you see here, good convergence, good occlusive plane, less injuries. Hypoconvergence, bad occlusive plane, more injuries. Craniofacial system is a big disturbing for athletes. And we have to understand that. We will help a lot athletes if we put that system under balance. Another guy, injuries. Look at the mouth. Look at the eyes. Another one. A lot of injuries. Hyperconvergence, convergence, mouse-related jaw position injuries. I was very happy, no, because I am Milan fanatic, no Inter, no, and anytime he broken, we win. It's a joke. Okay, yeah, but if you correct that, you will be better, and better. The athletes will be better. Yeah? And that guy was a perfect machine. Good balance, good craniofacial balance. And another thing, it's not, I don't want to, you understand, it's only the craniofacial system. The craniofacial system is a big problem, a very big problem. Obviously, we need the diet, we need a good muscle change, but the craniofacial system is affecting every single minute. That one, every single minute. Pelé was a good football player. Yeah? The diagnosis, we normally use posturometer. Posturometer do for us allow us to do a good functional assessment, a good balance in the body, and we use it because it's very important in our school, the instrument to measure. That's why we said posturometer is a good instrument to measure. You can individuate the problem, yeah, and then you can treat it. The bed and mandibular reprogramming and physiotherapy and osteopathy. That is crucial for athletes. Annulating bed is a very simple device. It's a thermoplastic device, very simple to adapt. Obviously, you need a training, no? But it's not simple just to do, but it's very important. Understand the concept. I am annulating, and after that, I can treat it. And we have less injuries. We can improve athletic performance and actually over well-being and quality of life. That is important also for athletes, also, not just performance. But if we annulate the things that are disturbing the craniofacial system, we will have a better performance in the athletes, right? That's very important to understand. And we carry on just finishing the webinar. Questions in the virtual room, we can do that. If you go to YouTube, you cannot do that. You have to write it later. and I will answer all the questions. And as a conclusion, it is important to annulate the craniofacial system dysfunction. The better device is the best opportunity. And the posturometer is a diagnosis and planning and follow evolution of the treatment. Two tools very important for athletes, but also for patients. But here we are talking about athletes. No, the athlete is a machine. Athlete is a very, very perfect machine. You need all in balance. And the main important thing is remember, craniofacial system dysfunction will disturb the situation of the whole body. And in athletes, it is important to have a good function. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. I hope I see a lot of you in our school. I see a lot of you in YouTube. And follow us in this live workshops. Tomorrow we'll have a good in Spanish. It's a good webinar that is related with the myofunctional and fascia therapy. Will be with us a very good osteopath of our school, the professor Gemma Leon Bravo from Spain, from Cordova, is professor of our master in osteopathy, in postural osteopathy. Another thing we teach in our school, osteopathy, postural osteopathy. It's very good master, 2 years master. Very good for formation for physiotherapists, medical doctors, and dentists. And tomorrow she will talk about the fascia therapy. On Friday, I will do something regarding temporomandibular joint in a postural concept. Don't miss the two. One is in English, one is in Spanish. I cannot do in all languages. No, but if you have a translator in YouTube have a translation, and you can see the translation. Right? Okay. Obviously, we do. Saturday, I will talk in Spanish about orthopedics. Sunday about rehabilitation, and on Monday about the posturometry. Another very nice webinar. Okay. If you have any questions, send to us, and I will answer the question. Always I answer. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you be with us in the future presentation. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and I hope I see a lot of you in the next transmission in our virtual room. Bye-bye, everybody, and see you in the next live workshop. Bye-bye.